Acts chapter number 16, verse number 25. And at midnight, Paul and Silas prayed and sang praises unto God, and the prisoners heard. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison were
So
shaken.
you say tonight? And one of the disciples spoke up and said, well, you're Christ, the Son of the living God.
My name's Howard Hanna, saved on January the 2nd, 1971, called the ministry October 7th, 1972. I'll be 68 next month. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord, all ye lands. Serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence singing. Know ye the Lord that he is God. Not we ourselves, but we are his people. No, I'll never retire from preaching. I'll always be a preacher. God didn't call me to retire, he called me to be a preacher. I know exactly what my calling is. Sometimes that's probably what makes it the hardest. I know what my calling is. I know what God wants me to do. I know what his will is for my life. And I desire to do what he wants me to do and to go ahead and do whatever I can do to help other people and to lead other people to the Lord. And we all get those experiences every once in a while. And as you get older, you cherish every single one of them more and more. It seems to me like every time I lead someone else to the Lord, I'm getting saved all over again. And I'm glad to be a servant of the Lord. And I know I'm not worthy, but I'm glad that he keeps on using us. Well, sometimes you feel as if there are no options. First thing I began to feel was I began to feel as if the Lord may be through with me. Maybe it was time for me to leave. Well, depression sets in, and it's really, really bad because you feel like people have forgotten you. You feel like friends have forgotten you. You feel like churches have forgotten. In other words, all the work that you've done all these years, people have forgotten. Of course, God, the way it is, he's still right there with you. He's still on your side and always will be. He'll always walk with you. But your opportunities to go out and preach begin to dwindle away because of the old saying, out of sight, out of mind. You know, when you leave your church or leave a ministry, a lot of times people don't really mean it in a bad way, but they forget about you. You ask for God to work a healing process in your life to help you get better. I continued getting better. I worked on myself, did the best I could to lose weight, to do all I could to keep myself from going down health-wise, and to keep myself up spiritually, stay in the Bible, continue to obey God, do what he wanted me to do. I've never, ever turned down an opportunity to pray. There are times when you as a family, you have to cut back. I don't think anyone should have to ask. I believe we should all have such a loving, willing heart that we're always willing to give. Not because we're challenged to give by a person, but because we're challenged to give by the Lord himself. Any gift that anyone gives, they need to realize that it's a gift to the Lord's work. Anything that they can do to help a minister in need, a pastor in need, those of us who are disabled, who are probably always in need. The truth is, we just don't have enough. And since we run out of money every month, well, we're just about always in need. And He provides mainly through His people. I believe that when God wants to give us something, when He says, I'll open the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that's exactly what He intends to do. And even though there are times when I don't want to act like or make you think that it's all sadness, because it's not. It's a great joy to serve the Lord.
For me.
Just the fact that He uses us in a special way. He's working on us. He's not through with us. When He gets through with us, He'll call us home. But until that day comes, I'll just keep on serving Him.